हाय एवरीवन, वेलकम टू मैथ मैजेस्टिक। आज हम करेंगे क्लास 10th का चैप्टर 3 एक्सरसाइज 3.1 पेयर ऑफ लीनियर इक्वेशंस इन टू वेरिएबल्स। In the previous video, we have done the introduction of the linear equations, system of linear equation, consistent and inconsistent system of equations, and graphical method and graphical method to solve the linear equations. So in this series, we will do today the exercise 3.1, question number 1, to represent the solution of the linear pair of linear equations graphically. I have made an introductory video how to represent the solutions of linear equations graphically. If you have not watched that video, so I will put the link in the description box. I will recommend to watch that video first to understand the concept basically. So now we will start with the question number 1 of the exercise 3.1. Form a pair of linear equations in the following problems and find their solutions graphically. So first we will formulate the linear equation and then we will find the solution of the equation graphically. In the next exercise we will learn the algebraic method to solve the linear equations. And in this exercise we will learn about the graphical method only. So the question is, first question is, 10 students of class 10 took part in mathematics quiz. If the number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys, find the number of boys and girls who took part in the quiz. 10 students are there in total who took part in the quiz, and some are girls, some are boys. That means total strength of the class is, total students who participated are 10 in number. If the number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys, that means girls are 4 more than boys. So find the number of boys and girls. So first we will take as x and y as the number of girls and number of boys. Let x is the number of girls and y represents number of boys. So total strength is 10 here. So that means first equation will be x plus y equals to 10. We got the first equation like this. So we may find the value of y from here. So y will be 10 minus x. So we may formulate the table here. We may make the table here. If we take x as 0, so you will get y as 10. And if you will take x as 5, so you will get 10 minus 5, 5. Okay. You may take any of the values x2, x3. You may take any value as per your convenience. Now we will formulate the second equation. In the question it is given that the number of girls is 4 more than the number of boys. Girls are 4 more than the boys. So that means x is 4 more than y. So to make them equal, we have to add 4 in the number of boys because girls are 4 more than boys. So the equation will be x is equal to y plus 4. So from here also we will find out y, x minus 4. And similarly, we will form the table here also. To make the table, we will take the values of x and y. If x we will take as 0, so y will be minus 4. And if we will take x as 5, we will get 5 minus 4, 1. So y will be 1. So I think these two values are sufficient to do. So now we will make the graph out of this. So first, we got the table. If x 0, then y will be 10. So this is the point where x is 0. So y is here 10. So we will plot the points up to 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This will be 10 here. So if x 0, y 10, so this will be the point. And if x 5, so y is also 5. So we will get this point as 5, 5. So these 2 points we got. First is 0, 10. Second is 5, 5. We will join them with the help of scale. The graph of a linear equation is always a straight line. That defines the definition also. Now, for the second equation is x is equal to y plus 4. And the points we have found here is 0, minus 4, first set of points. X 0, then y is minus 4. So this is x0 and this is x-axis y minus 4. So this is the point 0 minus 4. This is the point, and second one is 5 x5 then y1, x5 then y1. So this is the required point 5, 1. Now we will join them with the help of scale. Like this. So we find out that these two lines are intersecting at this point. So here that means this is the solution of the both pair of linear equations. These two are the linear equations, so their solution we got this point, and the coordinates of this point, this x coordinate will be, this is 0.6, this is 7. So x coordinate is 7 from here and y coordinate is 3. अगर आप इसके सामने देखेंगे तो y coordinate will be 3 here. X 7 and y coordinate will be 3. X represents the number of girls and y represents the number of boys, as we have taken them as in the starting. So we have to find the number of boys and girls here. So that means because this intersection point of both the linear equations is called the solution. So that means x 7 y 3 is the solution set here. So that means here the solution of pair of linear equations is 7 3, this pair. So hence x, that means then number of girls represents x, so that means number of girls are 7 and number of boys are 3. So now you can verify this also as given that total strength is 10, so that is 10 here, and girls are 4 more than boys. So both the conditions are verified, hence our answer is correct. So similarly the solution you can find out using the graphical method. Now we will do the second part. 5 pencils and 7 pens together costs rupees 50, whereas 7 pencils and 5 pens together cost rupees 46. Find the cost of 1 pencil and that of 1 pen. 5 pencils and 7 pens cost is given. 7 pencils and 5 pens cost given. We have to find the cost of 1 pencil and 1 pen. So we will take as cost of 1 pencil x rupees. Let cost of 1 pencil is x rupees and cost of 1 pen we will assume as rupees y. So now we will formulate the equation. 5 pencils, 1 pencil cost is x, so 5 pencils cost will be 5x, and 7 pens, so 1 pen's cost is y rupees, so 7 pens cost will be 7y, and the total cost of them is rupees 50, so we will add them, that is equal to 50. This is the equation number 1. So we will simplify this equation. Now second equation is 7 pencils and 5 pens cost together 46. So 7 pencils cost will be 7x, 5 pens cost will be 5y, and their sum is rupees 46. It is given clearly in the statement. Now we have to simplify these two equations using the graphical method. So how we will simplify this? First we will express both the equation in terms of y. 5x plus 7y, from there value of y will be 50 minus 5x divided by 7. We will take this on the right side, 50 minus 5x, then we will divide by 7. So we will make the table here now. So x and y we have to take here. So if x is 2 here or 1 you can take, 3 you can take, any value you can take suitable. So if x 3 we will take, so 5 3s are 15. 50 minus 15 will be 35. 35 by 7 will be 5. Similarly, you can take the value as 10. If you will take x as 10, so 10 5s are 50. 50 minus 50 will be 0. 0 by 7 will be 0. So we got the pair as x, y, 3, 5 and 10, 0. We got these two pairs. Similarly, we will formulate the second table also. Second equation was 7x plus 5y is equal to 46. So we will find first the value of y from here. 46 minus 7x. First we will shift the 7x on the other side. Then we will divide by 5. This is the value of y here. So we will formulate the table here also. What we have to take here? X and y. If we take as x here, if we take x as 3, so 7 3s are 21. 46 minus 21 will be 25. 25 by 5 will be 5. Similarly, you can take any of the convenient value. कोई भी value लेंगे, maybe the digits may be in decimal. We can represent it on graph paper easily. And other value we can take as 8. X 8 होगा. So 7 8s are 56. 46 minus 56 minus 10 by 5 will be minus 2. You can take any number as per your convenience. Now we will represent it on graph paper. If here we have taken the distance as a gap of 2, 2 here, you can take the gap of 1 also. It is as per your convenience. I think you are very well aware of the how to make the graph now. So how to take the scale on the graph. So because I have a small graph here, so I have taken the distance of 2 to here. If x3, then y is 5. x3, that means it will lie somewhere here, and y is 5, so it will lie between 4 and 6. So 3 x3 between them, and y5, this will be the point here, 3 5. Now if x10 y0, if x10 then y0, that means this point is lying on the x-axis. So now we will join these 2 points with the help of scale. We will find the graph here of the first equation. This is the line, first equation graph. Now second equation के लिए we have the points as 3 5 and 8 minus 2. So if x3, then y is 5. If x3, that is here, y will be 5. So it is the common point between both. दोनों में है ये point. So similar point we will find again. And then 8, if x8, then y is minus 2. So that will lie here. This is the required point. x8, then y is minus 2. So now we will join these 2 points here with the help of scale. We got the graph like this. So now the intersection point is this point, and this point we already have the coordinates 3 and 5. That means value of x is 3 here and value of y is 5. So the common solution of both the equations, the solution of pair of linear equations is here 3 5. दोनों का जो intersection point है, that is the solution, and x represents the cost of pencil. So that means cost of one pencil is rupees 3 and cost of one pen is rupees 5. That is our answer. Okay, now let's move to the question number 2 of the exercise. That is, before moving to the question number 2, we will do a quick revision of the rules of which we have done earlier also. Graphical method of solutions of a pair of linear equation. So because in the next exercise, in the next question, we will need this information again. So let's have a quick look of this. Graphical method for we have, this is a general form of the pair of linear equations, a1x plus b1y plus c1, a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0. So now if we talk about the ratios only, if a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, then the lines will be intersecting lines, and in that case they will have exactly one solution. And if all the ratios are equal, a1 by a2, b1 by b2, c1 by c2, then the lines will be coincident lines and they will have infinitely many solutions. And if we have first two ratios equal but third ratio is not equal to them, then we will have parallel lines and they will have no solution. They will not intersect because parallel lines never intersect each other. So we will not get a common solution. So that means in that case, system of linear equations have no solution. Now we will do the question number 2 of the exercise in which we will use this information. So question number 2 is, on comparing the ratios a1 by a2, b1 by b2 and c1 by c2, find out whether the lines representing the following pairs of linear equations intersect at a point, are parallel or coincident. So we have to find out by comparing the ratios. So the general form just now I told you is this. General form of the pair of linear equation is this. So we will compare first. We will find a1, b1, a2, b2, c1, c2, all the values. So on comparison, a1 5, b1 minus 4, c1 8. We will take the sign along with the value. ये सबसे ज़्यादा ध्यान रखने की बात है. a2 7, b2 6, C2 minus 9. We have to shift all the values on the left side only. No value should be on the right side, even the constant. Now we will find out the ratios. A1 by A2, that is here 5 by 7. B1 by B2, that is minus 4 by 6. If solve them, minus 2 by 3. And C1 by C2 is 8 by minus 9, not reducible. So we can see that here first two ratios, पहले first two का ही match करेंगे. A1 and A2 is not equal to B1 by B2. They are not equal, and in that case, if first two ratios are not equal, then we have to find out whether the lines intersect at a point, parallel or coincident. So if both the ratios are not equal, that means lines intersect at one point. Here only about the lines we have to tell which type of lines they will be. They will be intersecting lines at one point, and in that case unique solutions exist. Only that solution intersection point will be the solution, but here only the lines, which type of lines will be there, it is asked. So we will write the answer, lines intersect at one point in the case if first two ratios are unequal. Now moving to the second part, 9x plus 3y plus 12 equals to 0, 18x plus 6y plus 24, 0. So here if we compare A1 by A2, what will be the ratio? 9 by 18, that is equal to 1 by 2. B1 by B2, 3 by 6, coefficients of y, that is again 1 by 2. C1 by C2, 12 by 24, that is also 1 by 2. Because all the ratios A1 by A2, B1 by B2, C1 by C2 are equal, hence that means lines are coincident lines here. If all the ratios are equal, then lines are coincident lines. So now moving to the last part of the question number 2, 6x minus 3y plus 10, 0, 2x minus y plus 9, 0. Here if you will compare, A1 by A2 is 6 by 2, that is 3 by 1. B1 by B2, minus 3 by minus 1. Here we are taking the signs along. No coefficient is given, so we will take it as minus 1. So that is again 3 by 1, minus minus cancelled. C1 by C2 will be 10 by 9. Now you can see that first two ratios are equal, but third ratio is not equal to them. So in that case, what solution which kind of lines will exist here? Third ratio is not equal. So that means the lines will be here parallel lines, and they will never intersect each other, so there will be no solution in that case. So we have talked about consistent and inconsistent system of solutions also. So if in the first two cases we got lines intersect, coincident lines, so in that case we will get the consistent system of equations, and in the third part we get the lines are parallel, that means there is no solution because they will never meet. Okay, so this is the question number 2. Wait for the next video in which we will discuss the next question of the exercise. If you like my videos are helpful for you, so please like, subscribe and share. Thank you.